Once upon a time, in a small town nestled among snow-covered hills, there stood an old, creaky house that loomed over the landscape. The townsfolk whispered about its ominous past, claiming it was haunted by a presence that awakened only during the Christmas season. As Christmas Eve approached, a young couple named Emily and James decided to spend the holiday in the eerie house. They were adventurous souls, always seeking excitement and thrill. The two had heard the rumors but dismissed them as mere superstitions. Little did they know, the legend of the house would soon become their reality. The night began innocently enough. The couple adorned the living room with twinkling lights and a beautifully adorned Christmas tree. The air was filled with the scent of pine and cinnamon, creating an illusion of warmth in the frigid December night. However, as the clock struck midnight, a sudden chill enveloped the room, extinguishing the fireplace and plunging the house into darkness. Ignoring the unsettling feeling in the air, Emily and James lit a few candles and settled down to exchange gifts. Wrapped in cozy blankets, they laughed and shared stories, attempting to brush off the inexplicable coldness that persisted. Suddenly, a soft, haunting melody echoed through the house. The couple exchanged puzzled glances, searching for the source of the ghostly tune. It seemed to emanate from the old, dusty piano in the corner of the room. Curiosity overcoming them, Emily and James approached the piano, its keys gently playing on their own. The room felt charged with an otherworldly energy as the melody grew louder and more ominous. The notes seemed to carry a message, a tale of sorrow and loss that seeped into the very fabric of the house. As the haunting music continued, shadows danced along the walls, taking on sinister shapes. The atmosphere thickened with a sense of foreboding, and the temperature dropped even further. Emily and James, now paralyzed with fear, watched as the room transformed into a spectral spectacle. The Christmas tree lights flickered erratically, casting eerie shadows that mimicked the movements of unseen entities. Ornaments trembled on the branches, and the once festive room became a chilling tableau of supernatural activity. Whispers echoed through the air, carrying voices from a long-forgotten past. The ghostly presence seemed to manifest itself in the form of a spectre draped in tattered, white garments. Its hollow eyes bore into the souls of Emily and James, conveying a tale of tragedy and despair. The room pulsated with a malevolent energy as the apparition moved closer, causing the temperature to plummet even further. Terrified, the couple stumbled backward, their breath visible in the icy air. The ghostly figure reached out, its icy touch sending shivers down their spines. The air was thick with the scent of decay, and the once joyful Christmas atmosphere now reeked of sorrow. In a desperate attempt to escape, Emily and James ran towards the front door, but it slammed shut with a resounding thud. The ghostly piano continued its mournful melody, growing louder and more dissonant with each passing second. The couple was trapped in the clutches of an otherworldly force that seemed determined to relive its haunting past. As the clock struck 3 a.m., the spectre dissipated, leaving behind a silent and empty house. The temperature slowly returned to normal, and the Christmas tree lights flickered back to life. Emily and James, shaken to their core, stumbled out into the cold night, vowing never to speak of the haunted Christmas Eve they had just experienced. The old house, once again shrouded in mystery, stood as a silent witness to the supernatural events that unfolded on that fateful night. The townsfolk, unaware of the horrors within, continued to whisper about the haunted house, reinforcing the legend that would be passed down through generations. And so, the old, creaky house remained a chilling reminder that even the most festive of holidays could be tainted by the lingering spirits of the past. The memory of that haunted Christmas Eve would forever haunt the dreams of those who dared to enter its foreboding doors.